What is up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if this is your very first time joining me. My name is Jessica. I'm a mother as well as a makeup lover, of course. So for today's video, since tomorrow is St. Patty's Day and my husband is actually second generation Irish, I wanted to do a kind of St. Patrick's Day slash Ireland flag themed makeup look. Actually, today's look was super simple. The eyes honestly did not take much work at all. And then for my face products, I really wanted to use products that if you're going to go out, that they are going to last a really long time. So I think everything looks so good. So yeah, I will be doing my eyes as well as my face. I'm going to do my face silently just because there's not really much to say besides like just me saying the name of the product and then like applying it. So I'm gonna do it silently, just showing you guys what I'm using and then me applying it. Yeah, I love it. I really love it. The orange lipstick, yeah. If you're curious to see how I achieved this full glam that's gonna last all day, then you already know what to do. Please keep on watching. Okay, so for today's look, we are going to be doing not 4th of July. God. Okay, already off to a terrible start. For today's look, we are going to be doing Ireland theme slash St. Patrick's. So my palette of choice today is going to be the BPerfect Carnival 3 Love Tahiti palette. She looks like this because we have the greens, we have the oranges, and it's going to be perfect. I'm going to start by taking the dark green up at the corner, which is called Forest. So I'm going, I know you guys have already seen look in the intro, but I'm going for like a spotlight eye instead of like a halo eye. So the difference between a spotlight eye and halo eye is that the halo eye, there's shadow in my crease and then I cut it out into like a halo shape. But a spotlight eye is where the whole center is cut out. So we're going for spotlight eye. So I'm taking this on a just flat packing brush like this. So I'm gonna start by just being kind of precise about where I'm placing this. I'm just gonna kind of go straight up and down, tap, tap, tap. And then I'm just gonna kind of do like little back and forth motions. I'm not really good at these like spotlight eyes, so I'm gonna finesse this, I guess. We're gonna see if it looks good. Next, I'm gonna take this really beautiful like tree green color, which is called Tropics. Yes. And I'm gonna take it on this really tiny detail brush. This is a dough color brush. It doesn't have a name. It just came in like a set that you could get off Amazon. So I'm just going to use this to do little circle motions around the whole edge of the first screen. I wanted to go in with a smaller brush because I wanted to be really precise. I don't want this to get too crazy. Then I'm going to take a more fluffy brush. This is from the same set. And I'm going to take the shade Key Lime, which is the lime green. And I'm just going to go right over the edges. So this brush is fluffy, but it's not too fluffy, so we can be more precise about this. So I'm just going to keep going through those colors till I'm happy with the blend. Okay, so now I'm going to make sure to tap these creases out again in the front of my lid. And now I'm going to take the shade Mango, which is this beautiful, beautiful orange. So I'm going to take this on a Luxie 121 mini tapered brush. So it looks like this. It's just like round. And I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm just going to kind of pack it down in like an upward shape. And then just kind of do a little circle motion. Then I'm going to take a even fluffier brush. I'm going to take the shade Yellow, which is actually not yellow, but I'm going to take this on a Doll Beauty DB6 brush, so it's just really nice and fluffy. So it looks like this. And I'm just going to soften those edges out. My son is crying or like whining because he's losing at his game, and he's a sore loser just like his daddy, so if you hear my son like whining, he's okay, I promise. And then now I'll take that same brush and I'm gonna go into the shade Sundown, which like is like a really deep orange. I'm just gonna add it right into this corner. And then I'll dust that off back into the shade Mango. So I'm just going to keep going back in between the colors until I'm satisfied with the blend. So that looks really good, I think. So now for the center portion of this, let me just kind of dust this a little bit. So now for the center portion, I'm actually going to take the Made by Mitchell Head in the Clouds palette, specifically for the white shade called Walter, because the Love Tahiti does not have a white shadow in it. So now I'm just going to take this round fluffy brush, or you could take like a flat brush, and I'm just going to place it right in the center all the way up to the brow. Just kind of blending the edges and everything together. I'm going to take the Peaches and Cream glitter base, or you could use like the NYX glitter glue. That's also a really good alternative. And I'm going to take the Peaches and Cream pigment in the shade Starlight. So it's just a nice white shimmer. So I'll put a little bit of the base down, and then I'll just tap this right over, just in the center though. So now I'm going to take the Unearthly Cosmetics gel liner in the shade C, which is this really beautiful, beautiful green, if it'll focus. So I am going to take a little bit of the shade Forest on a brush, and I'm just going to kind of smudge this liner into the green. They're pretty similar greens. If not, the gel liner is just a little bit darker. So I could really finesse this. Okay, so everything else is finished up. I think I'm just going to do the same thing on the top as the... I think I'm going to do the same thing that's on top, on bottom. So I'm going to start by taking the shade Forest, which is the dark green. I'm going to put that right in the outer corner. Dust it off, taking shade Tropics. Okay, and then I'm going to take some of the shade Key Lime. Then I'm going to take a small packing brush with the shade Sundown. Dust it off, shade Mango. Dust it off, shade Yellow. And then I'll dust that same brush off and I'll take some of the white. Okay, so I'm going to take more of this gel liner on a really thin brush, and I'm going to do my little inner corner, and I'm also going to bring it, actually, I'm going to take this Jeffree Star, this is the Supreme Frost in the shade Crystal Kumquat, and I'm going to put this in my inner corner. Okay, so I'm going to take this Nabi lip pencil in the shade Mocha, and then I'm going to take this Unearthly Cosmetics. This is an orange. It's in the shade Gladys. I thought it would go really good with the eyes. So I'm going to go ahead and apply my lipstick and some earrings, and then we come back and see the completed look. And you guys let me know what you think about the orange. Here is the completed look. Actually, I'm really happy with how everything came out. It just came together so nicely. This is definitely not like... obviously not an everyday type of look, but it is definitely very festive, and I actually am loving the orange lipstick. It kind of looks a little bit reddy, which is like a very common color to wear, so it's not like stepping too much out of like the comfort zone, you know what I mean? But I noticed when applying this, it wasn't the exact same texture as the other lipsticks, but the dried down finished product is like the other formula from Unearthly Cosmetics, so I'm very, very happy with that. I'm very pleased. I think I actually might wear this color a little bit more often. I like the brown that I put with it because it kind of gives it a little bit of depth in the outer corners, but it's still real bright orange in the center, so I really like that. I don't usually use Jeffree Star products, but one thing that I will say about Jeffree Star is that his highlighter formula is so like sparkly and like, it definitely is glittery, but it just looks wet on the skin. So tomorrow is actually St. Patrick's Day, and that's why I did want to do this Ireland-inspired look. So I really hope that you guys enjoy. I really hope that you guys have a wonderful holiday if you do celebrate St. Patrick's Day, or if you're from Ireland, or whatever the case may be. I will be sure to leave... excuse me. I will be sure to leave links for all of my face products down below if you are interested in purchasing anything. And I will also leave my codes if I have a code with the product, with said product. So yeah, that is going to conclude today's video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you like me and if you like my content. And without further ado, we're going to go right on ahead. Roll the clip.